Hey guys, today I will show you about the inheritance in Python. In Python, we have base and derived class. It means the parent and the child class. I can override or custom method and override the init method. Now we open a new file, we create a new file and we define it. So first, I need to import the pprint to print out the result as beautiful as you need. So class person, we define a class person. Class person is a base class or parent class. In this class, we have the print first name function. Very simple. I only print a string like pprint Nguyen. It is a basic method. And now we create more class. It means class employee. Class employee inherited from person. It means the class employee will have the method print first name. It also have on the method a person. So at first this class do not anything, so we note that it pass. It means it do not anything. And now we define the name. We check the name global variable is equal to main. It means when you clone directly this file, it come to this code line. A person is equal to I create an object person, and I also create an object employee. The object employee is an employee is equal to employee. We initialize an employee and we call the method by we call the method a person has method prints first name. The person has a method print first name. It is okay. And the derived class or the object an employee will have also have this method, also have the method prints first name, also have this method because it inherit from the person class. And now you can run to see the result. You can see that it has the same, it calls the same methods because it is the basic around inheritance contains. But now you can override in employee class. We define the print first name with more function, with more line, with more code. So I define it as by def, the name as the name before, and now we can super mean the parent object. Super means the parent object, so we can clone the methods print first name here, and now we can add more. You can add more code line before this line. Yes, this super is mean the object person mean the parent object means the parent object. So I print now. I will add more code. So you can add more print line here. We print is for example is an employee. For example, is an employee. So after calling this, we comment it for clearly understand. We only call the child, the derived class, the derived object. So you can see here. Yes, okay. Now it also calls the super class, the super function and also have my function, my line, my code line here. It also print is an employee. So very clear to understand. I can run this here. In this case, we do not add the super. For example, the print first name function now here is override the default function or override the base function in the base class. What about the init function? Init function is an initialized function calling when the object is created. So I define the person, have the init function, first name, last name is the input. So it will assign the input as here. We can assign the input. We can assign the input as the first name as last name. And here you also have in employee class, you also have the init function. So the init function here add more function. So we first now call the super init. The super init will call to the init function of class person. So it also have two parameter only because it is in person. And this is the additional code. Yes, the additional code we add the stop ID more. And now we can run. It has error. Why it has error? Again, some weird. This is the initialize function. First name, last name, and stop ID 1 2 3 4 5 is stop ID. Is stop ID. And here and here and here we can run. Oh, so arrow is the super for now the super in have the open and close, open and close side. We have the open and close side because it is calling to the parent. It calls to the parent object. So we add open close here and we run again. Rerun. Okay, sure, it is now as you need it. And we call this function, we add it to the property and we add more stop ID as here. So it is the base of inherit the init function. So you can show here more. For example, first name, you can show detail about the object after created. It shows the last name, it shows the first name, it shows the stop ID, also stop ID, and run this. You see that we have the with all properties that we need. So it is important about this lesson. Thank you very much for watching.